Try some beer and wine and other spirits too. Plastered cast is coming to you.
Hello and welcome to Plastered Cast, the show where we talk to some spooky people, drink some potions, and hopefully that equals fright! With me as always is James Webb!
Hi. How are you?
Web like spider web. Woo!
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why
Like that.
you're called James Webb?
That's what my parents told me, yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm gonna take this hood off because I'm
fun-
already sweating.
What a fun bit that
I
worked
know.
exactly one time that we did.
Yeah,
just
we
now.
didn't,
That we didn't re-record.
no, we didn't do that.
That was great.
because we're professionals. We know
Right.
how to do these things one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Halloween is approaching us,
I'm
right?
so excited.
Wouldn't that be weird if it wasn't? And I just did that for no fucking reason.
It's just June. That'd be tight.
Yeah. So I think we got a good show today, right?
Yeah.
We got a wonderful guest. This is doing a different thing than we have been in the past because I've interviewed comedians, and then we've done the master classes where we'd have people who knew things about liquor. Now today we've got somebody who does neither. Right?
Interesting.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce your guest, Tiela Halpin. Hey, Tiela. How you doing today?
I am well. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for being on the podcast. So what have you been up to? What is it you do? Why do I have you on the podcast? Tell me.
I am a haunted house professional.
Ooh, a professional haunted
yeah.
house. She's a professional haunted house.
Meaning,
Not this amateur haunted house.
I am a house.
Not a shack.
No, mansion in the woods. Actually, I've been a part of the haunted attraction industry for like the last 12 years.
12 years.
12 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
12 years.
And how
as
do you-
of like
how-
last weekend.
And how do you grow in the haunted attraction?
You basically find something you can give whatever that attraction is or that company, something that they don't already have and sometimes don't even know they need.
Like what?
For me, it was photography. I started as a volunteer actor.
Were you photographing ghosts?
Ooh, yes, orbs,
Ooh, orbs.
things like that. Exactly.
Yes.
But started as a volunteer actor, and then I was still in school for photography at Columbia. And as time went on, they were like, "Hey, do you want to like take pictures of our shit?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." And so that happened, and then eventually that transferred to publicity and like social media management. So that's where I'm at now.
Okay.
Still acting though, being a fucking weirdo.
Are you
for
being a
sure.
weirdo? All right. Like what? So what is the day in the life of somebody who works at a haunted house?
Wake up around 2 p.m. Get as much caffeine into your body as you can. Costume, makeup. And you run around like an idiot trying to get your energy up, and then you go stand in a dark room like a weirdo and wait for strangers to come
So
through
what is
for
this
several hours.
What is this costume and makeup you have?
We have where I work.
You have.
and
What do
I
you
have.
do?
I work for Zombie Army Productions, which produces Statesville Haunted Prison in Crest Hill and Hellsgate Haunted House in Lockport. And we have teams of makeup artists that do airbrush makeup, and so they handle, 100 or so at each attraction, about 100 actors and management staff in a couple of hours, getting them into their makeup and spraying everything down. And a lot of it overlaps, but there's
Got to
also
spray everything down. It's COVID, people.
spray. Serious precautions there too, but that's another point. And then we've got our costume team that gets everybody their specific costume for whatever scene they're supposed to be in, whatever spot.
Okay, scene they're supposed to be in. So who makes these scenes? So is this all planned?
Yeah, everything there is real, actually. No, but there's basically we have a whole team. So John LaFlamboy is the owner producer of Zombie Army Production. So he kind of is the mastermind behind all of the ideas, and then he's got his team of his brother is an architect, and then you've got tons of builders and scenic design artists, prop makers, and things like that work for us. Basically, it's like a theater company making a haunted house. So all of those roles that you find within a theater company, you would find within our company as well. And then
Like a gaff. right? Is that a
We
thing?
do have audio engineers and light guys. Like, we've definitely got that, all of those different things set out. But they come
Key grip.
he comes up with this idea. Yes, actually, at Hellsgate, we do have a key, so you're not
You
too
have a
far
key-
off.
okay.
Um,
Someone's got to grip that.
But yeah, so like John kind of comes up with these ideas. His staff helps him flush. I'm just gonna roll right past it because if I don't, that's
it.
all we're gonna do is make dick jokes all night. And the team kind of helps him flesh out the ideas and build everything and realize it. So there's a lot that goes into it. I think our management staff is something like 30 to 40 people at any given point
30 to 40 people.
between both attractions.
Okay. So, all right. So which one you're involved? You said Statesville Prison.
Statesville Haunted Prison.
Statesville
yes.
Haunted Prison.
Yes.
So is this in a prison?
No,
Is
it's
this not in a prison?
It's on a family farm.
It's on a family farm.
That's
for many kids growing up, a family farm is a prison.
No, it's at it's at Siegel's Cottonwood Farms.
Siegel, Cottonwood Farm.
On Weber Road. It was
Okay.
Paul Siegel back in '96 started Statesville as a hayride, like a haunted hayride. They would tell ghost stories about convicts.
Haunted hayride.
Yeah, like getting the
What's
wagon.
a hayride?
And so there's hay and a wagon.
Well, I get
and
that.
you
I
sit
get
on the hay.
I get there's a hay and there's a ride portion.
And you go they take you through the cornfields and stuff of the property.
And that's
of the
a
farm that
ride?
they have. Not anymore, but that's how it started. There are still hay rides that exist.
Are there?
I don't know.
I don't know who wants to ride hay.
I'm way too urban for that.
Okay. I just don't. I don't know. Like a corn maze, perhaps.
It's along those lines. It's the same place you would find a corn maze. You can sometimes find hay rides.
Well, yeah, corn, hay, it'd be on a farm.
Similar
Right?
plants. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah,
when did
yeah,
when did this become a haunted prison?
yeah. It started changing to the haunted prison in 1998 when John
when I
LaFlamboy-
graduated from high school.
That's when my like I said, my boss John LaFlamboy. That's when he finished college and had this thesis that theater people. He went to school down in Carbondale at Southern for theater, and he had the idea that theater people are uniquely suited to making haunted houses. And Paul Siegel was looking to make more out of his hay rides and like turning it into
Than
something
just
bigger and
hay.
spooky.
You want some
Exactly.
straw, right?
Exactly. And John came along.
Hay is for horses, not people.
And then 23 years later, Statesville will be closing the cell block after this season.
They'll be closing.
Yeah, this is their last year.
Why is that?
It's just time. It's been 23 years. Zombie Army's got its new haunt. They're moving in not in a different direction, but they're building that up.
They're doing Hanukkah.
Yeah, it's all Christmas all the time.
Hauntica.
But
Ah!
ooh, that's good.
Why has anyone
Nice.
never said that before?
Oh my God.
God damn it, James, you're
I'm gonna
not.
take some notes. And
I
take
want
this back
I want
with me.
10% equity on
You're
Hauntica.
behind, you're behind the scenes. You're
Hauntica.
not supposed to come up with the brilliant stuff.
No, but it's basically it's a family operated and owned farm. It's like 100 some years old.
So they still
And
they
they're-
still grow corn.
Oh no, they still for sure grow on it, like soybeans and stuff, and all, Midwestern crap that you usually find on those farms. I don't know I know soybeans is a thing.
Soybeans?
Maybe. I don't know. I live in Evanston. I don't fucking know what farms are. But so basically the kids are going to take over the farm at some point in the next several years, and they've got like a wedding barn, and they've got a fall festival, and there's all these different things that they want to take.
A wedding barn.
Like a huge barn where they have events like weddings.
Like weddings.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they want to kind of move in a different direction with the kind of family business in that way, and they don't like us spooky kids so much. I don't know if that's the case, but
It's
it's
been
just kind of
23 years.
It's just kind
all
of
of
time.
all of a sudden.
It's just kind of time. COVID took a big hit to everybody as well, as far
Right,
as
I
like
mean-
finances and moving forward with things. So there's a lot of different factors,
I mean,
but mostly it's just time. It's just time because it's been a partnership because everyone is confused. Zombie Army has never owned Statesville. They've produced the show. And they own like the intellectual property, like photos and videos and stuff like that we produce. But Siegel's Cottonwood Farms has always owned the name Statesville and like the physical stuff, the barns themselves and all the props and things and costumes that are in there. And it's always been this partnership for the whole time. And so now it's the partnership is breaking up in a very nice, amicable way. Zombie Army is kind of taking control of all of the Statesville properties, and just kind of like sitting on it so nobody else can buy it from the Seagulls and potentially ruin our legacy. It's kind of more protection at one point. People are like, oh, they're going to open again. They're going to open again. Oh, they're not really closing. It's a publicity stunt. I'm like, no, we just don't want anybody else to buy the name Statesville, open up a show and have people think it's us. And whether the show is good or bad, we don't want someone doing it and have people think it's ours when it's not, one way or another. It ain't cool.
All right. Well, behind the scenes of haunted houses is not very spooky.
No, it's actually super, super normal, like business stuff. And then drunks.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of drunks, hey, I got some drinks here. Got some drinks here. So we got the theme we're doing. I'm gonna do a little Halloween theme.
Oh God.
No, it's not. There's been worse on this show.
I've seen.
So this Halloween theme, we're gonna focus on treats.
Oh, thank God.
Or sweet flavored liquors, candy flavored liquors.
I was afraid of the tricks.
That's next episode, perhaps. All right. So the first thing I got. Yeah, we'll start with this one. So, zip her up. Which one? Okay. So this guy here. This is a hard cider, right? You like hard ciders there?
Candy.
This is a caramel apple cider.
Oh, lovely.
This is it's by Misbehavin' Meads. So this is a mead company, and I really love meads. So
Likewise.
have you ever had a caramel apple?
No, I mean like a physical actual caramel apple, not a beverage
No,
version.
a metaphysical caramel apple.
No, I love them actually. They're one of my favorite things. Affy-Tapple days
Are you
back
just saying that?
in middle school was the best day ever. Oh no, straight up. When after opening weekend of the haunted house, my husband picked me up. And there was a 3-pack of Affy-Tapples on the front seat. And I was like, you do love me. I was very excited to see them when I got home.
So yeah, that's very caramely, right? A little bit.
A little nuttiness on top. Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the ABV on this?
6.5. Is that okay?
Sweet enough to be dangerous. I like it.
I know. Yeah, you don't taste any. I don't taste any alcohol on there. Yeah.
Tastes like juice. I love it.
Yeah. Keep cold, drink fresh. I don't know if that's a slogan or advice.
Oh man. And it's nice and light, so like I could drink a whole bunch of that and get super wrecked. I'm gonna take some notes.
Yeah, and they give you a decent set. What's going on over there, James?
Throw my croy in the trash, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Mm-hmm. Too bad. I think that is only around fall time.
Ooh, that's good though.
Why is that good?
I just like it. I like it's a good balance because you get the caramel up front and then the apple on the back, so it's very refreshing.
So, okay. So you said what?
I just saw the screen behind you. It's got our
yeah. There's
the
a screen
website
behind
there.
you too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, we're people
Super
people will
profesh.
see
Super
stuff.
profesh.
I mean, it's just a screen.
I've watched
and,
the show
internet.
even though I hadn't until this weekend. I love
you watched the show even though I hadn't.
Until this weekend.
Okay.
I was like, let me check it out because I don't. I told
What?
you before, I don't watch or listen to any podcasts. I'm like one of those weirdos who I'm just like, meh. So I just had to brush up. And I was like, hey, wait, I know those guys who were on there. That was cool.
You just had to brush up after I asked you to do the podcast.
Yeah. I was like, I wasn't going to come on completely unaware. It feels rude. It's like when I was going to ask, is that one out of your fridge like all the other ones I saw?
I was going to do it, but then,
That's
but
okay.
I have, because I have a lot today. So
Super.
yeah, so I didn't
Super
want, and I
excited
know
to be
you were not
driving
you're not a big drinker.
I am not.
so.
I'm glad to be driving my husband's car home this night.
Well, I mean, this is on the internet.
I know he's not going to see it for days. It's going to be great.
So,
Yeah.
you said so. You had been working with haunted houses for years or whatever. So
A third of my life.
a third of your life. So
Yeah.
what? So being an actual actor in there, like what have you done?
A few of things. So like I have a quick kind of intro, I have a legitimate theater background. We've talked about this at work and stuff before. It's like, so I did theater in high school and junior high and a little bit in college. And then
Yes, junior high theater, legitimate.
man, Wizard of Oz was the shit. But stuff it depends a little bit. Zombie Army, the company I work for, is a little bit unique in that they are very, very actor driven and very story driven. Some haunted houses some haunted houses are actually really scene driven, and it's all about like the look and the aesthetic of the rooms that you're in and the look and the aesthetic of the characters, and that'll be more extreme and more scary, and it's a more visual thing, whereas ours is a lot more storytelling, so it really does lend itself I went to more character work.
I went to a haunted house a while back, and like everyone was just wearing like Party City costumes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That ain't how we do. No, not.
And the thing was, I worked there, so it's
no.
like I'm just like, well, I recognize all
told
this.
you that.
That's costume 374.
I worked at a Party City for Halloween season when I was
Oh, really?
16.
Yeah,
it was the worst job.
I worked at Party City for 18 years.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did like a month and a half.
My
and
Party
I was
City
done.
career can vote.
It's real shit. But we have like, we're encouraged to like build characters and build backstories, because it's like if you can connect anything that customers are saying to you to something that you've thought about for your character, it makes interacting with them so much more natural and so much more fluid. So it's a lot of, realistically, it's a lot of improv, which I always
get out of here.
I always thought I was really, really bad at improv, because it all just, for me, when
So you are an improviser.
when Tiela would try improv, it would be like just poop and fart jokes and dick jokes all the time. That's always just reverted.
Improv.
I was the yes and always was like yes and a dick. You know what I mean? But for some reason, and
That's a weird. You can't bring that to the haunted house.
no.
That's a different kind of haunted
There
house.
have been articles about bad situations with that, but it's an
Hey, all press is good press.
But the character that I play specifically at Hellsgate, because I didn't really, and this sounds so, I always feel so like fucking theater, artist with a capital A kind of theater RE when I talk about it, but I really like the character that I play at Hellsgate.
Yeah, you have to, right?
She's so much fun to like.
Okay.
She's
Who
a
is
fully
she?
fledged person. Her name is Boona.
Boona?
Boona, B-U-N-A.
Okay.
She
We
has a
Google
Facebook
Boona?
page.
Does she?
She does. She
James,
does.
get on
She
this.
has a Facebook page. Boona. She even has a last name, Vaduva, V-A-D-U-V-A.
Well, she better. You're fleshing out a character.
I picked out a surname. It translates in Romanian to High Widow.
Okay.
Boona is High, Vaduva is Widow. So I picked the name High Widow for my
Okay.
character. I am a wandering mystic.
Okay.
Because we don't say the G word because we don't want to get canceled.
Oh, but you.
I'm a gypsy. I play a gypsy. I play a gypsy. I don't do. I use.
I'm sorry.
It's me too. I use a vaguely Eastern European accent, but I don't do any of the
The
like.
views of my guests do not reflect Plastered Cast.
I don't do any of those like stereotypical like gypsy bits. Like I'm not stealing shit or throwing babies and pickpocketing you or anything. Those horrible ethnic stereotypes.
You're putting babies in.
Yes. Here, would you like one?
Yes.
We have extras in the back. But yeah, so she's, and I've got this whole crazy backstory, and she's started out one way and basically just built and built and built.
Yeah, she
And
evolved.
Absolutely,
She had a character arc.
I had to like retcon her age and all kinds of goofy stuff. Like I've thought about it way more than I think I ever expected to. But she's tied into the origin story of Hellsgate Haunted House now and all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of content on our Facebook and our YouTube page, that a lot of like videos and photos that kind of try and tell the story of the darkness and how it escaped and possessed the house and all kinds of stuff. It's a fun story.
Okay. Here.
Yeah.
Before, we're gonna get to that story. We're gonna let's try something else now.
Sure.
Because we got so much. We got
Yes.
so much, people. All right. So. Careful. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I meant to pull these out of the pumpkin, but then I forgot to. That's why I brought the pumpkin. Now the pumpkin is just sitting there, like not even on camera. So
I can see it.
Well,
And it makes it nice and festive
Let's see
for
what's
me.
in the pumpkin. Oh, look at this!
Awesome.
All right, so this one we got. This is called "Very Bad Kids" by Short Fuse.
Sounds like most of our cast. Love you guys.
Oh, so this is sour ale with watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
Nice.
And watermelon puree.
Sounds perfect.
So,
I dig me a sour for sure.
Do you like Sour Patch Kids?
I do. Specifically the blue ones, but I'll
blue
eat
one?
them all.
Well, no, this is not blue. This is watermelon.
That's okay.
Unless it's blue watermelon.
That's okay.
There's
I'm
a
just
blue
saying.
raspberry. Maybe there's blue watermelon.
Maybe.
Yeah, because people.
I mean, you make anything, any color. Food coloring exists.
And that's pretty. That's pretty green, right?
I don't know that I'd call that green.
That's not green.
Are you okay?
Yeah. What
It's
would you call it?
it's like an amber kind of
That's
yellow.
not amber. Get the fuck out of here.
Really? Oh, maybe in front of that it may be a green, but when it was in front, it's the red string lights behind you.
What is that? What is that,
It
James?
was catching.
Is that green?
It looks like
It is.
James is working on his thesis.
It's amber.
That's not. All right.
the color of your energy, Mike.
What does that mean? Is that something that your character would say?
Oh no, definitely not. Well, actually, maybe.
Yeah.
She's a wild card, that Buna.
Okay.
She's like my raw id, so like me with even less filter and a bad Romanian accent.
What would Buna say about this here beer? Do it in character.
Oh fuck! I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. It's and the craziest thing is it's like it's very much like a kind of method thing where it's harder to do it when I'm not in costume, but when I'm in costume, I can't turn it off.
Okay.
So I'll be backstage.
Well,
okay.
we want to be able to turn it off. Like immediately.
Okay. She would be like, "Oh my god, it's so sour, to make my lips pucker like my butthole." That's what Buna would say.
That's what she would say?
Uh-huh.
Aren't there children at this haunted house?
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Not that many though, because
No.
we're definitely.
Well, yeah,
it's
'cause
not like
all
a family-friendly joint. I mean,
Well, yeah, because there's puckered buttholes.
Because it can be family-friendly.
Right. They got to keep the buttholes
But
open, no?
well, that's the thing is like I'm not.
Is that
I'm not
kid-
an
is that-
idiot, and I don't say that shit in front of kids. I might drop some f-bombs in front of the teenagers, but I
Right.
usually keep the overt stuff. It's like reading an audience. It's the exact
Right.
same thing. As I'm reading the audience, and if I don't think something's gonna go over well, then I
Right.
don't do it.
But
if
kids love butthole humor.
Yes, they do.
Exactly. So that's probably
I
the
tell
audience.
people not to pee their pants all the time though, and that goes over.
Well, that's
with
just
everybody.
a good advice.
Yeah, for sure. We do sell sweatpants in the gift shop.
Sweatpants? Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it is fall. It's gray
Yeah.
sweatpants season.
And you take a shuttle bus to get to our location. You don't drive onto our property for Hellsgate.
Really?
Yeah.
So is the shuttle bus haunted?
Maybe sometimes the bus drivers dress up.
Okay. Well, I mean,
It's a school bus. It's not
just a
anything
school-
super fancy.
there's
No, we
no-
just rent school
why don't-
buses.
you should just make that like you'd be like boo like on the bus. Why not?
You got money for haunted buses? Because we got money for school buses.
But you have a bus, right?
yeah.
So just put someone on there going boo.
I don't make those decisions.
Well, I'm just saying. It just seems like
I'll
like
note taken.
like
I'll
common
pass
sense,
that up the
right?
ladder for sure.
Right? I mean, people are on a bus. Make it. That's the beginning.
I
That's the
don't-
beginning
I
of your
don't- I don't-
journey.
Actually, the thing is the
What's the
road.
thing?
The
There's a
road
road.
that you drive. It's Canal Street in Lockport.
Oh, it's not Canal
It's
Street.
Canal Street in Lockport, but we all call it Murder Road because it's the longest, darkest, scariest road. We literally get people in our reviews and comments being like, "The bus ride down the road was one of the scariest things I've ever done." And
see?
then we got to the haunted house, so
Right.
you don't have to do anything. The road itself, you're just going to careen into the canal.
But here's the
No, you're not. It's totally safe.
the bus ride totally like was better than the haunted house.
That
apparently.
don't say that's
What?
not.
That's what
true.
you said.
No,
you
I
said
you-
the bus ride was the scariest part.
Roll it
The
back.
point- the point
roll
of
it
the-
back.
the
Roll
point-
it back,
there's
and you'll
no
see that
rolling
I
back.
also said. And then we get to the middle of the woods
And
because
then
it's like yeah.
the bus ride was the scariest part, and then right.
Yes, and then
so
you
it
go to the
peaks,
haunted house.
and then you go to the haunted house.
Please
It
twist my
peak-
words more. I love it.
All right.
Makes me feel good. But yeah, dropped off in the middle of the woods, like straight up middle of the woods. It's more or less an empty lot. Our ticket booth and our waiting tent, and we've got
Is
our
it ticket booth haunted?
probably. Oh yeah, no, we've got this crazy little demon witch in there. Her name's Jade, and she's a badass, and she's terrifying, and she's very, very small, so she gets into places.
No. Okay.
Very, very small demon specter kind of thing.
So okay. So this what's her name? Babu. Buna. Okay. What were we talking about? We're gonna. Oh, you're gonna get into more of her backstory.
Yeah,
right?
backstory. She was born to immigrants of the Romani culture, kind of locally in the 1890s. 19
She's
teen.
old.
Yeah, no, but yeah, she's
Is she
older.
dead?
No, she just turned 125.
Okay.
Yeah, she just turned 125. There's an explanation.
Okay.
Because
I'm sure there
like I
is.
said, I've thought about this. But when she's in her mid-teens, she gets a call from this guy who was running state-funded mortuary and orphanage in Lockport, called Hellsgate. He had a contract to bury all of these, lost souls, poor people who didn't have any family, and kind of mass grave situations. It was in charge of all that, and his daughters and his wife had died to some illness, kind of generally accepted to be like tuberculosis or something like that. And he was just grief stricken. He adopted. There's a whole thing. His big spooky
this sounds
mansion.
sad.
No, yeah, it's a sad backstory for sure. For sure, he's so overcome with grief. He calls in this mystic.
Oh, so you're the mystic.
I'm the
Okay,
mystic.
you're
He
the
calls in
mystic.
this mystic to come and host a seance to contact his daughters. And, basically, he hijacks the seance and does some fucked up dark blood magic.
Where does he got this dark blood magic from?
Well, he takes hair from the girls. He digs them up and takes hair
Wait, he
from them.
digs. Okay.
The dead daughters.
The
He
dead
takes,
daughters.
takes their hair to get their
takes their
stuff,
hair.
and then he uses his blood, which is also their blood. And he's got a big book. It's a whole thing. There's a video.
Where do you get the book?
There's a video. He's
got a book?
He started seeking out all kinds of stuff on the occult. That's the
Okay.
idea, is that he was just so racked with guilt that he was doing everything he could to try and find out where they were, if they were okay, contact them, bring them back, was his ultimate goal.
Right.
And that's why he hijacked this seance thing.
Okay.
But in doing it, there was something else there that latched on and brought
always is.
itself
There always
through,
is.
and that is the
That's why
darkness.
you don't mess with it. You don't
Darkness
mess-
with a capital D,
Uh-huh.
not the band. The darkness, just the darkness.
Yeah.
Which is this kind of
I believe in a thing
amorphous
called
black goo blob demon that kind of seeps into everything it touches, and the
Okay.
whole house becomes corrupted, and et cetera, and it gets more and more progressively fucked up every time as the years go on.
Okay.
And that's kind of where we're at now, is people are showing up trying to find the key to Hell's Gate to shut it, to lock everything back
lock
away in the
everything
pit,
up.
to get rid of the darkness, and whatever.
Well, apparently it happens because it's the end.
yeah.
This is the last. This is
No,
the
no,
last...
no, no, no. These are different haunted houses.
Oh, these are
Statesville
different.
and Hell's Gate are
Okay.
totally different attractions. Oh, no, yeah. Statesville is the aggressive, in-your-face prison riot-themed show. Hell's Gate is like spooky, ethereal, man, I hope no demons latch onto my soul when I leave this place and go home with me kind of show.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
So how do you instill that kind of vibe?
It's a lot of we have a lot of young actors. We have a lot of like high school actors at Hell's Gate, especially because
Children.
we had a lot of theater kids. I'm trying not to call them children.
Right.
I mean, they are legally minors, but there's something about small humans that make a lot of
They
people.
prefer to be called little people.
That's not what we're talking about.
Oh, we're not?
No, actual underage children.
Okay.
We have a cutoff. Our age limit is 14. High school freshmen
Yes.
is our limit.
No one over 14.
Ew. You're gonna have to introduce yourself to your neighbors after this one. But yeah, so there's something to do with that.
My neighbors are aware of me.
And it's all just this. It's a not Victorian era. Sorry, it's Edwardian. So it's this kind of out of time design where everyone's wearing old clothes, etc. Older hairstyles and things like that. And yeah, and there's no actual blood or gore in this. I mean, there's gore, but it's not bloody gore. We don't use any red. It's all black goo, the darkness. Everything is black goo. So
Okay.
which is actually how we get around YouTube and Facebook censors.
Tight. Love that.
I didn't know there was YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
really?
It censors gore for sure.
Really?
So other
clock
haunted
ya.
houses that are real heavy on like bloody, gory characters, they'll get like censored, demonetized, and their reach will be limited. And we we avoid that by not using any actual blood at Hell's Gate.
Genius.
So they
yeah,
they look
yeah.
for red.
What?
They look for red.
Kinda, yeah. The
So
algorithm
what-
just catches that. I
what
don't
about,
know exactly.
What about
how it
Valentine's
works.
Day?
It's not the same thing.
It's red.
It's not the. That's not the same.
It's
thing.
you have a heart. Hearts are bloody.
The algorithm is
It's a
smarter
bloody
than
heart.
that. Algorithm
It's
is
like,
smarter than that.
Oh, they demonetized me for my box of chocolates.
That'd be so sad.
I know. Speaking of box of chocolates, we got more candy flavored
Fuck
stuff.
yes. These segues are incredible.
Yes.
Did you have a favorite chocolate drink when you were a kid?
Favorite chocolate drink?
favorite
you mean other
chocolate
than just
drink.
like straight up chocolate milk?
Yes.
Oh, I
a
would.
specific chocolate drink.
I love chocolate milk. I will
Okay.
mainline that shit. It is
All right.
still my happy place. Like
Okay.
I would get chocolate milk shaken at
Not stirred?
at a bar I used to work at, I would literally get it shaken as my shift drink. I'm like, could you make me a chocolate milk and shake it, please?
Mm-hmm. You didn't call it a chalky milk?
No, not until I even still don't. I only kind of have done that ironically a couple times because I only just became aware of it.
You just became aware of chocolate milk?
No, chalky milk. The phrase chalky milk.
Okay.
In the last couple of years, I'm older.
Chalky milk is.
I like to
that's-
think I'm older than I
oh,
look, so
no,
chalky
that's-
milk was new to me.
Milk of magnesia is chalky milk.
The texture is so bad.
Right. Well, okay. What I was looking for is a specific chocolate drink.
I did like Yoo-Hoo.
Oh,
for a little
Yoo-Hoo!
while.
Is that what you said? Oh, well, look what I got here. It's
Holy shit.
called Yahoo's.
Yoo-Hoo is like chocolate water, though, so there is a difference.
Right. So I bought this real quick before this company got a cease and desist letter.
Of course.
Because it looks very much like Yoo-Hoo. This is a chocolate seltzer. Yeah. Your face is probably accurate.
Okay.
So,
I'm just.
yeah.
This is my suspicious face.
You think bubbly, flat chocolate?
I mean, Yoo-Hoo was tolerable.
You didn't like Yoo-Hoo?
I liked Yoo-Hoo, but I was always like, I wished it had the consistency of milk. It was because it was
Doesn't.
watery.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
It
this doesn't even have the consistency
looks
of
like-
Yoo-Hoo.
It looks like someone needs to drink a lot more water.
It looks like
It's like tea.
dirty sink
It almost
water.
looks like iced tea. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Ugh. I hope it.
I don't want to drink
tastes-
this.
You do want to drink it.
Thank you.
It smells
Smells like shit.
It smells like Yoo-Hoo. No, that
It
smells
does
like
smell like
that
Yoo-Hoo.
smells like Yoo-Hoo.
Oh, this is so
Liquid
Right?
feces.
Yeah, that's
I don't
gross.
know what the fuck that is.
Terrible. Like, I don't know whose idea this
I
was.
fucking hate LaCroix, and I'm gonna drink a lot
Yeah,
of this
drink
right
the
now.
shit out of that. Clean it up.
This says enjoy with people you trust.
Oh, so they're in on it. So they know that
Ooh,
this is a big diarrhea
it's
sandwich.
like sour.
Yeah, it's
A little
fucking
bit. Yeah, no,
gross.
it's
It's
also
like
with
tart.
It's got cocoa and lactose.
There's a tart. I don't know. There's a tart.
What else is? Yeah, what's the tart?
It smells pretty good.
I mean,
could-
it doesn't tell you.
Is it spoiled? Is the lactose spoiled, and that's why it's tangy?
Probably. Remember those chocolate sodas you had as a kid on sweaty summer nights? Well, that wasn't Yoo-Hoo, so I don't know what they're talking about. Some Walkman wearing weight person roller skated your delicious dessert treat up to your parents' car while you wiped the teeth. Now they're talking about the 50s.
What?
Like what? I don't think they know what they were talking about.
This is. I'm sure it's for someone,
Yeah.
but it is not.
Yeah,
me.
it's for people you trust.
Oh, that's obviously that.
Duh. I'm gonna try a little more of that.
Ugh.
I think this is an acquired taste.
Really?
Why are you such a masochist,
Oh, don't
bro?
make me do this.
I mean,
No, I still don't like it.
I don't like it, but I mean,
if I could just.
I
smell
drink
it-
beer that I don't like.
Oh, I don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't drink anything I don't like.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
The only shitty beer I drink that I don't like is
You just contradicted yourself.
there's one. It's PBR, and it's
That's everybody.
everybody drinks PBR,
Yeah.
and that's exactly it. It's everybody drinks PBR. But
Right.
otherwise, I'm a bit of a snob.
Okay. Like what do you what do you drink?
I like Belgians and things.
No, but what do you drink?
Oh, if I
I don't want your taste
Oh,
in
if
men.
if I'm getting a drink at a bar, it's gonna be a whiskey and ginger ale.
Okay.
And if they've got it, I do Johnny Red and ginger ale. just
Johnny
'cause
Red?
It's got a nice little extra to it. The
The
caramel
red.
and the caramel and the peat is real nice compliment with
peat?
the ginger ale. Yeah,
No, it's Johnny Walker, not Pete Walker.
sure.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, I smoke a lot of cigarettes at the haunted house, and I'm very.
Oh, really? Is that part of your character?
No, that's part of the stress of being up till like
Is there a lot of
3, 4 in the morning,
But you,
all the time for this.
is there stress? Is there stress?
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just gotta go boo.
no, actually,
No, there's no-
I don't. No.
Right.
I wear many hats, and so there are many
Well, you put a hat
things.
on and you go boo.
It's really more of a bandana, but No, but as the social media manager and the photographer for the company, we have these things, these ticket packages built in over at Hellsgate, not Statesville.
Not Statesville.
At Hellsgate, one is called a Hell Pass, where you basically pay
Hell
extra.
Pass.
Yeah.
I get it. Like Hall Pass.
Yeah.
It's a pun. I know puns.
You pay extra for
Pay
us
extra. No, thank you.
To fuck with someone in your group. So you'd fill out a questionnaire. So
like, what would you do? Like what? Like, give me an example.
So the way it works out is you fill out the questionnaire with their name, their nickname, hobbies, fears, where they work, where they went to school, their pets' names.
Do people know that much about their friends?
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything.
It's usually like boyfriends and
James,
girlfriends.
how long have I known you?
Long enough.
It's like
I just learned that your name was Webb.
No, but it's like parents buying it for their kids to mess with their kids, or
That's
boyfriends
cool.
and girlfriends buying it for each other.
That's how you better have money for a psychiatrist.
Let me tell you what, we had a Hell Pass on Sunday that ended with a marriage proposal. So
how does that work?
The way it works is we do a regular Hell Pass where basically I meet you up at the front at the ticket booth. You have text messaged excuse me. So like say you're buying one for James here, and you're gonna fuck with him, and you're gonna have us fuck with him,
and then we're gonna get married.
Yes, only if you want. I mean, whatever. It's fucking 2021. So you would fill out a whole bunch of stuff about him, send us a photo, whatever, and then we would post that sheet up backstage while we're getting ready, and all of the actors would pick out a few things on that set so that when you were coming through, they would have that ready. Then, when you're getting on the shuttle bus to come to the property, you text message our stage manager to let us know that you're on the bus so that I go up and meet you at the ticket booth. I do some vaguely, hey, I'm a gypsy, so I'm psychic shit.
She's not a gypsy. She's Romanian.
I'm a witch. Mostly, I literally just tell people I'm a witch. As I'm a witch, I do some, I'm psychic stuff, and I'll guess your name, or I'll like if you're celebrating your birthday, I'll be like, oh, you have birthed recently, and I'll talk to you. I'm like, you want to get a good vibe from you, so I'm gonna take care of you. I walk you past the line. You're the next group that goes in, and then you go, and I follow behind you a little ways to not totally throw it off. And then I have my headset. We're all radioed up, and I radio periodically throughout your run to let you know where you are. So each of the zone managers can let their kids know Hell Pass is coming. He's wearing a blue shirt and a red baseball hat, and they can find you, and they'll target you, and they'll jump at you more. They'll single you out. They'll say these things that they couldn't possibly know about you, on and on and on. At some point during that, I take a photo of you as well. And that's just one instance of like I'm always running around doing that. I walk you through the whole show, popping in and out. At the end, we can either reveal it to you that a Hell Pass was bought for you, or we can just let it ride. But you also get a free T-shirt out of it as well. So usually it's just being like, I like you. You were a good sport. Here's a T-shirt. And I pretend like it's from me, even though it's part of the ticket package that your friend paid for.
That'd be weird, like Freddy Krueger giving you a T-shirt.
Dude, we don't do licensed characters.
Well, no, I know. I just made an example.
But still, yeah. And then there's also there's the key thing that I mentioned earlier. At Hellsgate, you have the opportunity. There's one room in the show towards the end, 30 seconds to look for the key, which is a big skeleton key. Just a big.
So this is like an escape room.
A little bit. It's a gimmick, not a scam. Everybody always goes, "There's no key. It's not fucking real. It's a scam." Like no.
There is a key.
It's a gimmick. There's technically two.
There's two keys.
Because the room that you search in is split in half. So if we've got a bigger group, we can split them. And so there's one key on either side of that room. So there is the possibility that in one group looking, you could have two keys be found.
So they can find both keys.
Well, that's
when they're like, "This is a scam."
There's only one side, but yeah, it can happen. It's just
it?
Never in the same group. We haven't ever had it happen in the same group. We have multiple throughout the night, but if you find that key, you get your ticket price back. So when you go to the gift shop at the end, just like Banksy wants you to do, you go up to the register. I found the key. I come out. We take your picture to prove that it's real, and also a little bit of bragging rights for you. And then they give you cash money back for you to go.
Money
for you to spend at the bar immediately outside the exit of the gift shop. We know what we're doing.
Nice.
We get that money right back most of the time. Yes.
All right. Let's drink some.
Yes. As long as it's not fucking Yahoo again.
No.
Christ.
All right.
Yes.
You were talking. Oh, wait, you know what? All right, hang on. We'll do this one first.
Okay.
So, because we've been drinking a lot of cans of stuff, right?
Oh, sure.
So let's switch it up.
That's a can.
No. All right, you know what? Fine, we'll do it. I took it out. You're talking about Affy-Tapple recently, right? Affy-Tapples?
Yes.
All right. Well, this is called a bushel of apples. This is a peanut caramel apple ale, and this is officially Affy-Tapple.
No shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, this better not suck.
No,
Break my heart if it's not amazing.
this is benefiting Greater Chicago Food Depository. So you get drunk and you support a good cause.
All about it.
So, yeah. Bushel of apples, Affy-Tapple. This is by Phase 3 Brewery.
Oh, Phase 3 is fantastic.
You know Phase 3?
Yeah.
What do you know about Phase 3?
Well,
Or are you just saying stuff?
no, I worked at the liquor store. I still technically do. I just gotta get better, and then I can go back.
You'll get better.
I know.
I believe in
I've
you.
been doing my exercises, but
What exercises you do?
a lot of stuff for my IT band actually, because it's the situation is it's a cartilage deterioration.
So you hurt yourself. There's an old
my,
injury.
my knee's all fucked
Yeah.
up. It's a cartilage deterioration, which is making my kneecap too fluid, so that like it moves around too much, and it's
That
putting-
sounds like you'd have extra flexibility. Like you can do stuff that other
no,
people can't.
oh no, but
Like,
that
you
in
could
order
be
to
a gymnast.
if only in order to stabilize my knee when I'm walking and stuff,
Right.
and to have it not pop out on me,
Okay.
it's putting a lot of extra pressure on my IT band, which is like fucking up my whole leg. So I
IT
have
band?
the IT band. It's the bundle of muscles that connect your patella to your hip.
Okay.
So basically, like how the fuck you walk.
Okay. You say IT band, I think about like computer. It's like,
No,
I need
not
more-
not
I need
IT
more-
crowd. Not
IT,
IT
I need more
crowd.
bandwidth. Right, James.
Ooh, this smells very
Yes.
much like the other one, and that makes me happy.
Well, yeah. Well, this I think this smells more caramely.
Those
it
like
does.
pancakes.
There's
yeah.
a.
Yeah.
It's like there's
Oh,
a.
it does
there's
smell
a,
like
a
pancakes.
mapleness. I was gonna say
Yeah,
nutty, but
yeah,
maple is
yeah.
definitely what it is.
Let's give it a sippy sip.
It's not bad.
It's good. It's
That's good.
a little more caramel, a little less apple, but I'm okay with that. Well, yeah.
And it's still kind of a beer.
This one definitely has a little less of that juice thing going on.
Right.
I can get that ale in there on the real
Yeah,
back end.
you get that at the back
that
end.
like ale aftertaste on the back of my tongue. Oh, that's really pleasant too, though.
Yeah, that's enjoyable. Good job, Affy-Tapple and
Phase 3.
Phase 3.
We were always out of the Phase 3 IPA that people wanted. That's how I really know Phase 3.
Which Phase 3 was that?
Which one was it? Pixel? Pixel art? What the fuck is it called? I don't like IPAs,
Probably.
so I never
I don't
knew.
either.
It was a green can and it had
was
like
a green
hops and
can.
shit on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That
Phase
doesn't
3
sound very
fans.
good.
I'm just
I mean, you can be a Phase 3 fan and like this.
that's
Right.
fantastic, but
You don't have to like everything.
IPAs are gross. American IPAs are gross.
What?
I know enough to know there's at least a little bit of a difference.
Okay, is there? I don't know.
American IPAs have been very hop heavy. They're
Everything in America is heavy.
super focused on IBUs.
IBUs?
International bitterness units.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I know. Just I worked
That's the
at a
only-
brew pub for a little while, and they like
Okay.
made us learn shit about how to make
International
beer.
bitter. What is it?
International bitterness units.
Bitter. So how do you
It's
measure
literally.
that?
I don't remember. This was like 4 years ago, but it's just
4
like
years is
basically
fine.
how much does it
I can
taste like
still-
pine needles?
Okay.
Is what IBU comes down to. And I don't like it.
No. You don't like pine needles? Okay.
No, they're pointy.
Yeah. But beer usually isn't.
No.
Right.
No. Liquid.
Right. Liquid's not pointy.
No.
No. Not on my watch.
I try not to.
So hey, I want to okay. So you said there were people who got married on this thing here.
Oh, they didn't
I
get
wanna-
married. They got engaged.
That's what I meant.
Same thing. Okay, fine.
So how did I want to know how this happened.
Okay, yeah. So
I want to know this story.
this wonderful man. I'm sure he won't mind us telling you his name because we're posting about it on our social media tomorrow.
Right. Because when something like that happens.
No,
you
yeah,
can
we're gonna
brag
be
about
like,
it.
hey, everybody.
Yeah.
He reached out to us. Normally, we only schedule 3 hell passes in a night because anything more than that ends up being
Chaos.
too much. And so we had already
hiccups?
had like a little bit of burps. It's the bubbles.
Okay.
The bubbles, the
All right.
carbonation.
I was gonna try to scare you.
No. Oh, if only. Paper bag is the only way that I can get rid of.
You're
hiccups.
afraid of paper bags?
No, you shut up. I went to go explain that like you didn't know what I meant. But he reached out to us. We already had 3 booked for Sunday night, and he reached out to us after the fact.
Oh,
and was like,
I cancel the rest.
Yeah. But my boss was like, "We will." Mark
Yeah.
Mark Imperial is this guy's name. Super awesome dude. He was so cool. He was so nervous. His fiance is now wife to be.
Right.
She said yes.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Spoilers. She was also super sweet.
Spoilers.
But we treated it just like the regular Hell Pass. I did everything. Did everything like I usually do, and then when we went into the key room, I had a spare key on me, and I slipped him the key.
Wait, so there are 3 keys now?
No. Well, we have multiples because if
Right,
like
you had
if
2 keys.
Well, there's one
And
on
you slipped
each.
another one.
There's-
That's 3 keys.
Yes. No, there's always one in the room. So if someone
Right.
finds one, they have
Well, that's
to
the
replace
point, because
it.
you have to find the
Oh
key.
my
There has
God,
to be one key in there.
I'm gonna make you drink more Yahoo.
You don't need to make me do
No,
anything.
I know. You were okay with it.
Yeah.
But we had an extra one because we have to replace it if someone finds it. So there's always one in the room. Ugh. So they gave me one of the extra ones, and I
Okay.
slipped it to him so that when we came out of
That's
the house,
cheating. He
Well,
got
we
to
didn't-
work for
we-
his wife.
We didn't give him his money back. Believe me. Oh no, he paid us. Don't worry. But I slipped it to him, so when we came back out of the house, there was an excuse to stop and take their photo because we take your picture when you find the key anyway. And it's at this little chapel-looking building, which is actually our water pump house, where the water pressure and control for the whole property is in this little pump house. But it was a gross little pump house, so we
So you just used it.
put a facade on it to make it look
a
like the rest
facade.
of the mansion. Yes, exactly, a facade. And I was
know
like,
words.
I'm like, okay, we're gonna take your picture. Hold the key up. What do key winners say? And then he went through the whole like, I love you because you're the best person ever, and will you marry me? It was beautiful. I was standing there.
Yeah, he didn't say it like you just
No,
did.
no, he
Yeah.
was much more sincere and passionate because like he knows her and stuff.
I would hope so.
He was just it was so nice, and we had champagne for them,
Did
a whole
you
bunch
cry?
of I did a little bit.
Yeah?
You might even be able to hear me on the raw audio because they had a video guy there, and I leaned to him. I was like, in
They
character.
should call it radio.
I was still in character and went, I am crying a little bit. It was so like I couldn't even turn it off in that moment to say that.
No,
but
you
then-
shouldn't.
Yeah, like
I would
once
fire you
once
if you
she
turned
said
it
yes,
off.
there were like 6 of our managers came out of a side door with like champagne, and they were all cheering. It was really cute. It was really sweet. I think we have a web series for the haunted behind the scenes.
have a web series?
Yeah, there's a lot. We have a lot. We're a full
have a lot.
Zombie Army Productions is a full production company. They do movies and all kinds of stuff
They
too.
do movies.
Oh yeah, we've
Yeah?
done some.
Do they
feature
do
films.
Squid Games?
Unfortunately, not yet. Probably there'll be some parody at some point. I'm sure. I'm thinking about doing a Squid Game jumpsuit costume for
Octopus activities?
I was gonna say octopus revelries because it's a little bit more like games.
Whatever.
No, too much? Too much?
It's
All right,
your,
fine,
it's your
fine.
thing. I don't know.
I don't know. You brought it up.
Yeah.
Shit's weird.
I know.
I saw the twist coming right away though.
Oh, yeah, I knew that immediately.
Right, that shit was everyone's like all the articles are like the big twist you didn't see coming, and I'm like fucking episode 2. What are you talking
No,
about?
I could tell the first game.
It's like
Yeah.
something's
So,
up
yeah,
here.
Right.
No spoilers.
Boiled squid.
But yeah, and the whole thing with this couple was like they met, and the relationship kind of genesis was they were like scary movie buddies. Is whenever a scary movie would come out, they would go and see it together, and then they started dating. And so he was like, what a really unique, fun place to pop the question, how memorable it would be. It's actually the second proposal that we've had at Hellsgate. The first one, admittedly,
First one did not go well.
no, it did. The first one, admittedly, was actually actors who worked for another one of our attractions a few years ago, and he wanted to propose, and he said, "Hey, why not do it at a haunted house for the company with all these friends that we have?" And so yeah, so it's been a couple. I tried to get the haunted house, the building that it's in. Also, God, there's so much. Also doubles as an event venue, and we've hosted weddings at the haunted house before.
Okay.
Tried-
A haunted wedding?
Yeah, one was like Addams Family themed. Sometimes sometimes they're just like kind of spooky, but sometimes they go full on into the theme. Mm-hmm. It's very cool. I have no idea what that costs though. You'd have to send an email to find out. Kyle at hellsgate.com.
No. All right, let's get back into this bag I got.
Yeah, give
right?
me more
You're coughing.
beverage.
Yeah, you need something to drink because you're
I'm
coughing.
so parched.
Yeah,
I'm so dry and scratchy.
Take it. You got LaCroix. Just take a
I
sip
know, but it
while
tastes
I'm
like
getting-
garbage.
All right. Well, it goes is that
There goes your LaCroix sponsorship. Sorry about
yeah,
that.
Well, that tastes like garbage. But are you into like this is the season? Are you into a pumpkin spice?
Yes.
Do you like pumpkin spice?
I do.
All right, so I got something. I got something very pumpkin spicy.
Pumpkin shit.
So I've got this is Mozart chocolate cream pumpkin spice liqueur.
Oh, I know regular Mozart. So
You
this
know
should be
regular
fun.
Mozart?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a fan of the regular Mozart?
I just like sugar. So
Okay. Well, this got plenty of sugar.
yeah. Oh yeah. Big fan of sugar, chocolate, all of that jazz.
Well, chocolate's mostly sugar. Yeah.
Potentially controversial opinion.
What's
though.
what?
I do think.
What is it? Tell me. What? Well, hang on. You said you like chocolate. Well, here, have some of this. All right, controversial opinion. Here we go,
controversial
folks.
opinion.
Hey, take the kids out of the room.
I think apple cider is a superior fall beverage than anything pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Especially when it's hot.
Hot apple cider. Yeah.
Hell yes. Although the pumpkin cream cold, it gets me every time. Pumpkin cream cold brew is making me real happy.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice latte is super 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I like the. Was it? Are you all right over there?
No, yeah, like straight up, too much cigarettes and too many blunts. It's
Okay.
just
Too
dry
many.
throat.
Right.
I just got to eat more gummies instead.
All right. Well, we had gummies in this beer here,
That's
so
very
you should be okay. All right. So we got Mozart. This Mozart pumpkin spice is a chocolate cream. So this is very creamy.
Okay, now hold on,
What's
because
up?
I'm getting PTSD
Okay. What?
from the consistency and color of this.
Oh
beverage.
no! This this is not box egg liqueur. Trust me.
I have tasted the egg liqueur.
Yeah. Give it a sniff, James. You can tell it's a totally different thing.
I feel
Definitely
like you're
not egg liqueur.
I feel like you're tricking me, but that's okay.
No.
I've had that. I've had that shit too, James. It's
So
pretty awful.
Gross.
Let's give it a taste.
It smells more pumpkin than it
Yeah.
tastes, but it's not bad.
No, I mean, is that what you're
wanna,
huffing and puffing
I'm
over
too
there, James.
traumatized. I can't do it.
You haven't tasted it
I
yet?
tasted it and it tastes like egg liqueur to me because it looks like it.
I think I want to put ice cream in it, like a
You
like a float.
want to put it? Yeah.
I want to do it like a float.
Yeah, no,
That's what I want with
and I
this.
think that would be perfect.
It's like Kahlua.
Ooh, or because I used to do rum chata milkshakes where I just pour a fuck ton of rum chata in with some vanilla
Rum
bean ice
chata's
cream.
gross.
No, well I put it in with the ice cream to kind of take care of it. But
Take care.
this could be a grossly pale orange milkshake if you mix it with some ice cream. I could dig it.
Well, you didn't describe it very nice. You said a grossly pale orange milkshake.
Well, if you mix it with the ice cream, it's going to take away some of the
Some of the-
vibrance of the color because it's definitely orange.
Well, yeah, no, it's definitely orange.
That was pretty good.
Huh? Was that good?
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was all right.
right.
Definitely, it smells way more pumpkin,
Right.
but it's there. Maybe more. It's more that like cinnamon nutmeg that you're getting rather than like pumpkin.
Well,
What the fuck does pumpkin actually taste
Pumpkin,
like?
yeah, that's the thing is like
Pumpkin spice is
most
cinnamon and
pumpkins.
nutmeg, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of pumpkin spice. Most pumpkin spice has no pumpkin in it.
Yeah.
Have you ever cut into a pumpkin? You ever carved a jack-o'-lantern and start eating some of it?
No,
Exactly.
I've never done that because
why would you do that? Because that's yuck. It's a gore.
it was like a big deal a few years ago when
What was a big-
Starbucks started putting real pumpkin puree in their pumpkin spice lattes. Like it was a big deal that people talked about. So that was even not a
because
thing for a while.
it's like this whole like I want it all natural, blah blah blah. Even though pumpkin tastes gross.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Right.
It's
The seeds are all right.
oh yeah, salt those.
You don't
suckers, go.
want to drink that though.
No, probably not.
No.
Probably not.
No. All right, let's jump into the
Sure,
next one
sure.
immediately.
Let's keep going.
All right, so this one another liqueur here.
I do enjoy. I'm trying to be surprised.
That's what she said.
Oof! Yikes! Good thing you're not my boss anymore. That'd be weird.
That's right, it would be.
Oy.
All right.
I'm like Ian, do you know what Mike said the other day?
Yeah, you said it to me too. All right. So
Accurate.
this is Ballatin. This is whiskey cream. This is chocolate cherry cream. So this is like a cherry cordial.
It could be amazing, or it could taste like medicine. There's only two ways to go with cherry flavored stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, like a lot of people say,
It'll be
what is
creamy cough syrup, or
Like-
it'll be great.
Dr. Pepper tastes like medicine.
Oh, really? Okay, then maybe I don't know. That's not
the
my,
thing.
it's not my palate. I love Dr.
You
Pepper.
know, no, I love Dr. Pepper too.
I dig that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut this open.
But
Some of these.
oh gosh,
All right. Every now and again, I get like one of these caps where it's like I should have figured out how to open this before
we went on.
before you know, or at least look like I know what's going on. All right, but I got this.
There you go. You're getting it. You're
'Cause
getting it.
It's not.
I do love.
What do you love?
Cherry cordials, though. Those,
You love cherry cordials?
I do love
So this
those.
should be good, right?
Those little things. Oh, for sure.
All right,
I'll probably like it. Well, oh, that doesn't bode well. It's got like
got chunky
fucking
things on it.
snot on top of it.
Egg liqueur.
All right, let me shake it. Maybe that's what it needs.
Like a Polaroid
Yeah,
picture.
get the chunks in there
yeah. Well,
from
yeah.
the cork.
No, the cork is fine.
It's
No,
fine.
now it looks better, right?
because it's washed off into
Yeah,
the
you put
whatever.
all the chunks in there.
Just
It's
pour
at the
it.
bottom. We're getting the stuff from
Yeah,
the top.
the chunks that
fine.
were at the top
It's
are
gonna
now
be
at the
just
bottom.
fine.
Exactly.
For
We're
sure.
tasting the top. We're not at the bottom. No, this
We're started at the bottom. Now we're.
this is gonna be good. Don't fuck
I'm
around.
sorry.
It's cherry.
Yeah,
Chocolate cherry cream.
chocolate cherry cream whiskey.
I mean, all of those things together, like or individually, are nice. So you'd think.
James, you've had chocolate covered cherries, right?
I hate them.
Really?
I hate them so much.
Who doesn't like chocolate covered?
Me.
Actually, I know
That's
a few
silly.
people.
Cherries are gross.
No, cherries are yummy.
Cherries are
Cherries in
absolutely
general. So, are you talking about like cherries or like maraschino cherries?
Everything.
Oh, maraschino cherries
Maraschino, I
are
can-
terrible.
I can
What?
get no maraschino.
No,
can
maraschino
I
get
eat
it.
those out of the jar.
Maraschino,
Yeah.
like a solo maraschino cherry. They're well, they
Say
taste
maraschino?
maraschino.
Maraschino?
I don't know. Whatever those cherries.
Maraschino?
It's Shino.
Maraschino.
Your mom's. Sorry, that's how I default. I default to that. The process of how they're made is horrible. But
What's
they
the
taste
process?
good.
I don't know how they're made. Tell me how
really,
they're made.
you've never seen that?
They, like,
Why
kill
would I see that?
Oh my god,
small
they
animals or something?
they like bleach the fuck out of them, and like there's no natural flavor. It's all like corn
It's
syrup
all the-
and food dye and
Yeah,
stuff like
it's all the
but they bleach
juice.
them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all the good stuff.
Yeah.
no,
Right.
they completely rip all the actual cherry flavor and everything out of it and replace it. So like, it's just it's gross. I watched a video, a documentary about it when I was younger, and I was like, oh, that's terrible. I wish they were just cherries, but I still eat them.
Okay.
Luxardo cherries are the best cherries.
Well, yeah, they're like $20. What? What are you thinking?
I don't smell any cherry. Not really.
No, I'm just smelling chocolate. I get no cherry.
Yeah, I don't get any cherry. It's not
That's-
bad.
No, it's almost just like Bailey's.
Yeah, it's very Bailey's.
Yeah.
That's really. It's not. Yeah, it's good, but there's no cherry. I wish there
Right.
was more cherry. If I'm gonna.
Tastes like egg liqueur.
Oh no.
What's
I
up?
dribbled a little bit of the Yahoo because it's still in my cup because I
That's
didn't
what she
drink
said.
it.
You love that button.
You're the one pressing it.
It's my favorite button.
Oh Lord, God, it's been the wildest fucking 3 weeks because this is a long October for us because there's 5 weekends.
No, it's a long December. That's the song.
Thank you,
Yeah.
exactly. But there's 5 weekends, so normally we've like
Oh, there is. That's
there's
a
5
long
weekends.
October.
Yeah, there's 5
It's
weekends
been
this
a
October.
Long
And it's been
October. I'll get demonetized if I say that.
Super, right, you can only get like 4 seconds, right, or something like that. But it's been
It's been a long October.
there. You go. You got to make it super unidentifiable.
Yeah, all
That's
right.
how you do it.
All right, go.
Parodies and covers, commentary. That's all. Under
All right, so
fair
it's been
use.
a long October.
Yes, we're 3 weeks in, and
3
normally
weeks.
we would be
Right.
heading into
To the final.
what we call Hell Week,
Hell Week.
which is it's a longer week because we're also open on Wednesday. So it's instead of Thursday through
Open up,
Sunday,
okay.
we're open Wednesday through Sunday. But we're not doing that. We have a normal weekend this week, and then next week is Hell
That's
Week.
Hell Week. Yeah.
So it's just like everyone's just dead behind the eyes at the end of the
And
weekend.
that's great for a haunted house.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. But we've also got a fair amount of like new actors at both of our shows, and we were off last year. We weren't open. We were one of like
Most people weren't.
We were one of like 3 haunted houses in the region that didn't open.
That didn't?
Everyone else
Really?
was still open. Yeah.
And then, oh my God.
And like that's their sorry. I'm sorry.
oh, you're ruining my podcast.
I thought about letting you know before I came over, but I didn't
What?
want you to cancel me.
What? Letting you know what?
That I was coughing a lot.
Oh,
I'm not sick.
You got. Oh
I'm
my God.
definitely not sick.
We're all gonna die.
We take one, I'm vaccinated, and 2,
Yeah, I'm vaccinated too.
I test for COVID every week.
Every week?
for the haunted house.
Every
we
week?
test
Yeah, you
every week.
gotta.
The haunted house tests us every staff member has to test every week in order to keep coming back to work. Obviously, They want you to test negative. We've got some like legit.
Well,
We've got some legit COVID protocols.
it'd be
in
really
place.
scary if you were COVID positive.
Don't-
Think about it.
Oh yeah,
man.
no. There's a lot. People are
Everyone would be running, screaming.
the shit that people
Be
say.
like, I have COVID.
My immune system is haunted.
The shit that
Oh!
people say in like in the waiting tent and when they're like coming through, like the customers, the audience say to us is there's a lot of dumb COVID jokes because we're requiring masks inside. You know,
Yeah, really?
We encourage.
Well, yeah, it's a haunted house. You should wear masks because those are spooky.
They're themed at least. We got like stuff on them. Yeah,
got
so
stuff on it?
scary. It's themed. We've done what we could to kind of keep it in theme, trying not to break that immersion too much.
Everyone is. So are you guys wearing masks too?
When inside, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Actors, and audience, everyone. Everyone wears masks when inside the building.
really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
And that doesn't take anybody out of it?
Not really. It's actually been really good. The only place that I even notice it is in our intro scene, the very first room you go into when you're let in, because the actors have this. There's a voiceover, a dialogue that they mouth, that they recite, that they're supposed to be
they
saying,
mouth,
but
they
they're
say,
they're
they
lip syncing
talk.
it. But because
They
you
mouth
can't
it.
see their
So you're
mouths,
talking,
but their
and
faces are
what
covered.
a mouth would be. So
But-
mouthing something would be talking.
Yeah. But their faces are covered, so you don't see that. So
Right.
it's there. They're exaggerating their
Are
physical
there
movements a little bit more.
subtitles?
Yes.
Okay.
You can turn them on in Korean if you need to. Something is lost in the translation, I understand, though. But that's
Bill Murray.
That's the one thing that the only place where I even notice that the masks are there is because I'm so used to seeing these girls. They're female kind of antagonists, I guess. These two 12-year-old, the twins, the two 12-year-old girls. They're the antagonists.
I thought
show.
it was 14-year-olds. No one
The
under 14.
characters are 12. The actors are 14. There's a difference.
Okay.
It matters.
Yeah, it
But
matters.
my boss kind of struggled with the idea of like, well, maybe since they're up high above the crowd, and they're away from them, they won't wear a mask. But then it was, well, the first actors they're gonna see don't have masks on, and that doesn't set a good precedent for the rest of the show. So like, fuck it, everybody has masks. And we have plenty of characters who wear full hood silicone masks or various other kinds of masks, and they still have to wear those like kind of paper ones underneath. It's a whole thing.
It'll be
take
hot
it-
under there.
Oh my God. The first 2 weekends, it was still like fucking August. So
Yeah.
it was so hot. Everyone was sweating their fucking dicks off. It
Right.
was so gross. It was the worst.
Yeah,
But
you got to sweep up all these dicks at the end of
so
the
many
night.
dicks in the haunted house.
Oh man.
And then, of course, it's so hot, you've got customers who are getting fucking shitty. And I get it. Masks suck. But it's that mask it or casket has been my favorite thing to do.
That's
I like
great.
that.
It's perfect at the
fuck
haunted
yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this fucking gross ass G word standing out front doing like,
Girl.
well, because we've got an outdoor haunted trail section where you go through the woods and stuff, and then you get up to the house and you're fine. You can have your mask off out there. You're in the fucking woods. No one cares.
You're in the woods. You drop dead. Fucking
yeah, right. It's like
shallow grave.
you're not gonna get COVID from a tree. But then you get up to the front, and it's like, and I love yelling at the crowds waiting to go into the front door, like, mask it or casket. Come on, guys, and you can put your mask up. My boss bought 40,000
Caskets.
40. We're ready. Bought 40,000 of those papery disposable masks,
Nah.
so that when customers are like, I left it in the car, I dropped it in the woods. It's like,
I
here you
dropped it in
go,
the woods."
here you go, you lying sack of shit.
Yeah.
Nice try, buddy. Haven't had a lot of trouble though.
Okay.
We get people who will bitch and moan, but if as long as
Not
you
in
like ask
general.
them nicely, it's like, could you please just put your mask on? And most of the time they'll be like, fine, and they'll do it.
Right.
I think we only had to kick one guy out in the last 3 weeks, and he was like, it's so hot in there. It's like, our actors have been in there for 4 hours.
Right.
You've been in there for
Yeah.
20 minutes. Suck it up, Buttercup. And I was like, you can manage fucking half an hour at Walmart. You can manage half an hour in the haunted house. Gross. He was real tough until our enormous fire chief medic was the one who was escorting him off the property.
Nice.
Then he was like, I was really hot. I'm sorry. It was awesome. I laughed a lot. Stupid asshole.
All right. We got one more thing to drink.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
You ready for this? All right. So this is another. This is also from the Cherry Cordial. This is Ballatin. This is also a chocolate whiskey. This is caramel turtle. Do you like turtles?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh my Fannie Mae.
So this one,
Indeed.
this one is not a cream. So
Okay.
So we'll see. Oh, and look at that. We had just enough cups.
Bangarang.
Look at that.
I took that empty.
What?
I was like over here, like
you're so excited.
throw it at me.
All right. So I'm gonna cut. God damn it! I need to figure out. I need to open these things beforehand.
Making me nervous. I'm
Why
just
you making-
watching you like?
Yeah, nah. I've done 9 of these.
I always go
episodes.
to rip into things with my teeth, and then I immediately go.
That's a good idea.
Teeth are jewels, not tools. I mean, it kind of works.
Teeth are jewels.
Teeth are jewels, not tools.
They
You
are
You should
tools,
take
though.
care of your teeth.
No.
I know they are definitely.
They're like
to eat and
yeah.
things.
There are tools.
I heard it on the internet one time. And
Really?
I was like,
That's a
hey, that rhymes.
That's a stupid internet.
Oh well, you know.
You gotta-
in a nutshell.
You gotta be on the real internet. Fucking 4chan.
Oh my God.
He's just.
I have a big knife. Would you like that? Okay.
Are you threatening me? I have a big knife. Open that fucking bottle before I stab you.
There.
Turned a corner.
No, I got this.
You got-
No, I didn't turn a corner. This is every fucking episode. He threatens to kill me.
Fair
That's
enough.
our theme.
Ah, it's a good theme.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, look at that pop.
That's a good.
You hear that
should have
pop?
done it closer to the mic,
I
dude.
know I should have.
The fuck, Mike? Thank you.
I did it.
You're not gonna get any ASMR viewers with this attitude.
I'm gonna start just tagging ASMR in the video, so we get like,
Right? That's appropriate, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
Halloween ASMR.
I don't know if that new one's out now, isn't it? Is that any good?
I'm
thought it came
gonna
out.
say
Halloween?
Yeah.
Why are you doing the Jason noise?
it's Halloween Kills.
Oh, is that?
Ah, you call your. They're
It's
gonna fire you at this haunted house.
Actually, I don't watch a lot of scary movies because I'm a fucking chicken shit.
And you work in a haunted house?
Oh, I'm not scary. I'm the distraction.
I'll be the judge of that.
But I don't do like active scaring. I'm more of a distraction. I set them up so the other actors can knock them down. Because Boona, you know Triumph, the insult comic dog?
I do.
Boona's basically that.
Okay.
Heavily inspired, borderline lawsuit material.
Oh, really?
Please don't sue me. I think you're hilarious.
Ugh, I don't like that smell.
Nope.
What is that?
It's egg
It
liqueur.
smells like there's like an earthy leatheriness.
Is
it leather?
Yeah,
There's a
that smells like
leatheriness
my
to it.
jacket.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
God.
Oh, it tastes better than it smells, but it's still not
I don't.
great.
It's slimy.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is fucking.
It's slimy. You know what this reminds me of?
On the very top, it was okay.
Oh wait. The aftertaste. I'm getting a caramel on the aftertaste.
Oh, there's way more caramel. On this
Yeah.
one. It's just kind of hanging out of my lips,
Yeah.
though.
It's like reverse Malort.
Yeah.
It's gross up front and then pleasant on the back
Malort,
end.
It's toll. I can't.
No.
I can't. Yeah.
Malort. It
Malort.
Tramal.
tastes
Tramal.
like
It's Tramal.
Tralam.
Malort's not that bad.
I
We've
don't-
talked
I don't-
about that before.
Yeah.
It's
No,
fine.
I don't mind. I don't mind Malort.
I wouldn't pay for it, but if somebody bought me a shot, I'd be fine. You know.
Well, yeah, I'm fine.
I'm in that
I'm
kinda
fine
camp.
with anybody buying me anything.
I mean, I don't like tequila, but otherwise, yeah, we're good.
You like tequila?
I like margaritas because you
like-
don't taste the tequila.
You like
much.
mezcal?
No, neither.
should-
There's a certain.
You should try some more mezcal.
Yeah?
I didn't like.
I'm
tequila
open
either.
to it. I'm
Yeah,
open to
yeah,
it.
Yeah, yeah. The smokiness is nice when it comes to that.
I do like scotches and whiskeys, so that smoky will probably be
Okay, well this is a whiskey.
pleasant for me. This is not bad. It took a second. It's
Yeah.
grown on me.
I don't know if I like this.
I don't hate it.
Definitely something growing.
I would drink this before Yahoo. That's for sure.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
tasting that. Let's see how the Yahoo sits with me.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know. Honestly, the Yahoo tastes like a watery version of this.
Really?
Yeah.
I suppose so. I'm not gonna try it again, but I'm gonna
No,
take
you
your
don't
word
have
for it. I was so put off. Sorry, Yahoo.
Yeah.
My bad. Just not a fan.
Yeah, you don't have to try it again in this form. Spoilers.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right.
It's all right though.
Yeah, no,
I
it's fine.
don't hate it.
I don't see me finishing this bottle.
It's gotta go with something else.
I hate
Like
it.
drinking it straight. It's
What
gotta
would you
be.
What would you mix this with?
I'd
Would you
put-
mix
I'd-
this with something?
Could you maybe?
The garbage.
I don't know. I don't know if there's some way you could do some kind of like martini or something. But it's a
Martini?
whiskey, so it's hard to really do.
Right.
I don't know. It's not. I would not drink it straight. It's like Fireball. It's like everyone drinks it because it's sweet, but it's not good.
I like Fireball though.
It's like
I like
it's
cinnamon.
antifreeze. You know
I like,
that, right?
I like what?
Fireball. It's
No,
like
it's not.
antifreeze.
No, you can't pour it. You can't pour it in your car and like drive. Can you?
But there's a chemical in Fireball that's
There's a chemical in everything
it's
that
a whole
does something.
it's a whole thing. Just Google it.
It's like-
Dihydrogen monoxide.
it's
It's
like-
in everything.
It's like.
I think I think
It's like Big Macs. There's
there's
something in
there's
there.
beef in it.
With yoga mats or something. It's
Oh,
like,
that was the Subway bread.
yeah, the Subway, but yeah, yoga, yeah, but yeah, it's all fucking chemistry and all
I
molecules.
know everything
and
is
stuff.
chemicals. I know that.
Fucking salt.
I'm chemicals. You're chemicals. This is chemicals. Everything's chemicals.
I am not chemicals. Don't
Yes, you
fucking
are.
Tell me that.
Fine.
No.
I especially
I
think
didn't
it's-
come on. I didn't have you on here so you can insult me and call me chemicals.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you
Chemicals
met, have
is
you
my
met
dad's
me?
name.
Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry. Chemicals Junior. I apologize.
I'm Chem Michael.
that was a decent little pop there.
Yeah, no, that's what she said.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that it's been Statesville up there the whole time, and I've like
Well, 'cause
almost
I don't
There's
know.
nothing else to Google.
I've exclusively been
No.
talking about Hell's Gate. It's so funny.
Yeah. Well, no, there was a point where it was like, oh, her character has a
Go-
Facebook, and I'm like, James, go to pull up that Facebook, and he did nothing.
Sorry.
Because he's working on.
Hell's Gate is all
He's
one
watching.
word.
He's watching Zanies right now.
I am.
There you go. There you go. Oh no, yeah, I saw it. There you go. That's us. That's
Hell's
us
Gate
right
Haunted
there.
House.
That's
Terrible
alright.
producer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, check us out. Those are my photos. I took those.
Well, you took those photos?
Yeah.
great.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. I do
Yeah,
all the
you know.
pictures. That's my friend
Yeah.
Colin. He sucks. That's me.
That is.
That's
Let's
Boona.
go.
That's Boona. She gross as fuck.
She
She's
is
seriously.
pretty-
She is.
She's very gross.
Yeah.
It was also about 100 degrees inside the building when we were filming
Don't-
doing that photo
yeah.
shoot, so I was super
You can
sweaty.
see this, the glisten.
The sheen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, let me go pat my face dry. And my friend Anthony, who was taking the photo for me, was like, no. You look really gross right now, and it's really good. And he showed me, and I was like, ooh yeah, you're right. And then it ended up being like one of our promo pictures for like our discount codes and stuff like that. But these have all been taken over the course of 5 years. We opened in 2016. And so some of these photos that you're going to see, actually, like the rooms have changed. Zombie Army's big thing is we like to change about 30% of the haunt every
You
season.
got to change the haunt.
So we pull something out, we make something bigger, we change
That's what
a
she
room.
said.
Things like that.
I'm not hitting the button. I've done it too many times.
Right? It's
So,
broken.
We pull something out, we make
It's
something
broken.
bigger.
It doesn't work
Come on.
anymore. Oh, I just slipped into the accent. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't.
I
What'd
said,
you
it's
say?
broken. It's broken. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
It slips in.
That's fine.
My
Who
husband
are these
hates
people?
it. This is, we have a bunch of different videos. Like I said, we have a web series that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, you did.
It's called Days of the Living Dead,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a behind-the-scenes web series that follows us, the company Zombie Army Productions, as we produce these shows.
Mm-hmm.
So from Statesville to The Fear at Navy Pier, R.I.P. That's the one that sank in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
It was a haunted house on a barge. 2014 Halloween.
Wait,
was
it sank?
No, yeah, the haunted house was
Like literally?
Yes, literally.
It sank?
Yes. Into
What?
Lake Michigan.
What?
Yes. Did you miss this story several years ago?
Probably.
Oh my god. But seriously, you need to Google haunted house sinks Navy Pier. Pull it up. It was called Container 9. It was a haunted house made out of shipping containers.
Lake Michigan full of zombies after a haunted house barge partially.
Oh, that
sank.
fucking rules, dude.
They're
Look
ma-
at that picture. Oh my god.
I did not take that one. Full
Oh
disclosure, that
my
was
God.
WGN 9 who took that one.
I'm gonna have to ask Tomasulo about
There
this.
should be a video. There's a haunted house that we did called Container 9. It was made of shipping containers. It was on a barge. But Navy Pier was doing construction ahead of their centennial in 2016. So 2014, we couldn't be where we had previously been down by the beer garden.
Right.
So we rented a barge, put the shipping containers on the barge. Everything was great. People loved the show. It was a big success. I was there on October 30th, the night before. Look at the water coming up through these drains, though, if you get a chance. I was there that day. Like, I'm right behind. I'm in the area where they're filming this. Watch the concrete. The pavement is buckling, and the water is shooting out. It's fucking insane.
Oh!
Oh no! It's like
No
the fucking,
right turn,
It's like
man.
the goddamn Titanic going down. But basically, long and short of it is, overnight from October 30th to Halloween in 2014, 100-year storm hit us. It was the back end of, I think, Hurricane Sandy. So it came from New York over the Great Lakes to the west, and then came down Lake Michigan and just bashed the shit out of that barge. It was on the north side by the water plant. And rocked it against the pier so much
so
that it
funny.
snapped the lines and a hatch blew open and it started taking on water. It spun. It was free floating.
Yeah.
Like it was not attached to anything and it started to sink.
Zombies can't swim.
No, there were zombie bodies that the Coast Guard pulled out a few days later, and they posted photos on social media of them doing like fake CPR on the zombie bodies and stuff. They got in trouble because they were on duty and shouldn't have been doing that. But no, yeah, and then 2 years later we opened arguably the most ambitious thing the company has ever tried, which is Hellsgate.
Awesome.
But there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's
Great.
that. So
All
we've
right.
got a whole bunch of videos. That origin story that I told you about is that video is somewhere on here too. It's basically like a 5-minute. Oh, that's it right there. Every story has its beginning. That's the one. It's basically silent. There's no real dialogue. According to SAG rules, I'm the only one who gets paid because I'm the only one who spoke.
Oh well, Braggy McBraggenstein over
But
there.
it's very sad. Like it's a slow roll. So it starts with the hymn. You see where this is. And then you get to see young and beautiful Boona in this. That was the thing that was most exciting, was like I got to just basically be me and wear the costume.
I thought you said young and beautiful, Boona.
Fuck you. Fuck you. And yeah, it's this whole thing where he's setting up the seance and he goes through.
Oh,
but
shit,
this
yeah.
is the kind of stuff. So that is Hell's Gate that you're looking at. That's those iron bars came from a cemetery. A few towns over, they were replacing their gates, and so they donated theirs to us. We've got this whole, the not Victorian style, obviously, but that big mansion in the woods. The whole set. It's super interactive, super immersive, whole nine. It's so cool. I've watched this so many times. And not just because I'm in it. I am a little bit of a narcissist, but it's not that bad. I also don't have any hair anymore, which is always really funny to watch just because I had a Britney 97 moment.
You don't have any hair anymore?
Well, in this, you'll see the hair in this. That was my actual hair. It was like down to my belly button.
I've seen like pictures where you like try to put it back on your head.
Yeah. January, my Britney 97 moment, I shaved my head. I'd always wanted to, but also maybe a little bit in crisis. But there I am.
There she is.
That's young Boona. People keep asking me, what was young Boona like? And I'm like, I have no fucking idea what she was like. I never thought she was going to exist. But I had to decide that I had to make her born in the 1890s in order to put her in the Edwardian period that the house is set in. That's Chad Savage, that
Look at that
Otho-looking
fucking
motherfucker.
He
He is one of my favorite people in the haunted attraction and horror industry. He's a graphic designer and an artist. He does dark art, or as we like to say, doc art. Chad Savage, Sinister Visions. He does all of our graphic work, our logos, and all kinds of stuff. He does great T-shirts, and he's a brilliant artist, and he's based in Indiana, so he doesn't really get to come around for our shoots. He'll show up, in late October, and he'll come and visit. And my boss, John, who kind of writes and directs these videos, was like, I want to put Chad in something, and a seance is the perfect thing, because he's like Otho. He's our Otho from Beetlejuice. That's exactly what he is, and I'm just so happy, because he's got such a dope look. And Chad Savage is his legitimate name. That's not like any kind of weird industry moniker or anything like that. But then you've got the blonde is Johanna. She's she's our costume manager. She's also one of our makeup artists. Anthony, the brunette next to her, is our lead makeup artist. And then over there is also Rachel, the other one. She's makeup manager over at Statesville Haunted Prison as well. So we just got a big team, and we all jump in together. And that is John. That's the founder of Zombie Army Productions. We're all very egotistical and love to be in our own stuff. So we just cast all our own friends instead of instead of anything else. But it's so dope. And so this is the big narrative story, because people never really pay attention to the story of the show when they're going through the show.
Well, yeah, because they're scared.
Even if you're doing it right, yeah. And so we put out this like very, very deliberate, very elaborate video here, because Statesville also has a story, but it's not as complex. It's like the prisoners have rioted, the end.
Yeah.
And it's just chaos. Whereas this, there's a lot going on in this show. It's good shit. Love it. And look, oh no, something happened to me. What happened? Why am I not awake?
Oh, are you gonna do something here?
Yes.
What
It
did-
takes a second. We still got about 30 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
And he's going through some shit right now because he saw his daughters and then they were gone.
Yeah,
And
they
he's
were-
like, hey, what happened over there? Wait. Oh,
Oh,
The darkness reaches back. Ah.
no!
Yeah. That's the short film. It's on my IMDb. I don't
Hell
have
yeah.
one of those. But yeah, but he decided that I was going to be part of a big part of the backstory. And I was like, oh, fuck. So now all of my interactions with like the maids and butlers characters in the haunted house is they're all like yelling at me for letting the darkness out. I'm like, it was an accident. Watch the video. Boone is also very aware of the world around her, whereas like a lot of the other actors are kind of stuck in their time frame, that kind of anachronistic thing, where like someone pulls a cell phone out, they're like, put away your magic mirror, that's not allowed here.
Nah.
Whereas I'm like, are you Apple or Android? You know what I mean? People want to take pictures with me, and I'm like, bless up, fam, dab,
Yeah.
and I do all that kind of shit. I hate it, but they love it, so I do it. All I want is I just want to go viral, so I can maybe like not pay my student loans.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's all we want. That's all everybody wants.
I got a Cash App, yo, Tiela HM.
All right, well, hey, that's been Plastered Cast, guys. Hey, did you have fun?
I did.
Thank you for being on the fucking show.
Pleasure to be here.
All right, you got one chance. I know you've been promoting this
That's
whole
all
time.
I do. I told you beforehand.
Go ahead. You got one more chance to promote. Make it count.
Hellsgate Haunted House in Lockport, Illinois will be open Thursday and Sunday this weekend, 7 to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 7 to 11
This isn't going to go
p.m.
out till next week.
Whatever. Okay, fine. Fine. Halloween weekend, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 7 to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 7 to 11 p.m. Same schedule for Statesville Haunted Prison. And Statesville Haunted Prison has just recently added dates. They will now be open on the 27th of October as well as November 4th and 5th, that Friday and whatever those Friday and Saturday are. I think it's 4th and 5th. I didn't look at a calendar. Yay, come visit and let us scare the poop out of you.
James, what do you got?
Stand Up is back. First Friday of the month at District 1540 North Milwaukee Avenue. Please come this next show, November 5th. Dale McPeak headlines. He's running half of his full hour, which is a half hour, for his headlining set. And then he is recording his debut album after 10 years of doing comedy at Lincoln Lodge on November 11th. If you pay full price for a ticket at Stand Up, I will buy you a ticket to see Dale's album. So the best 2 for 1 anywhere. So standup.net for tickets to that. If you don't want to come to Stand Up and just want to see Dale, go to Lincoln Lodge's website and get tickets for that.
I am Mike Wiley. I am at Wyke Miley on most social media. This is Plastercast. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you can find podcasts. I also do Still Not Friday every Thursday at Two Brothers Roundhouse in Aurora, 8 p.m. It's a free show. Come out and see that. And we got one more thing we like to do here. James, what do we got?
I have to be so fucking careful. under the
What did you do?
under the equipment so that you don't spill it. It's so much because all of it was gross and I didn't want to.
All right.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
and
no.
you have to top it off with that. So
All right. So once I pour it, I'll
So
top it.
divide
What is
that
this? What is it? What is this?
that's
one?
the last. That's the
the
last
last thing?
piece of shit we
Okay.
drank.
All right.
Yeah. It's on theme because it's scary.
That is.
Hang on. I
Horrifying.
gotta get an actual like,
get a picture of that.
this.
I mean, well, there's so much. There's the cream. It's like
Look at how many layers there are.
it's like congealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
think
chew that.
You're gonna have to.
You're gonna
chew
have to
that.
chew it too. We're all gonna chew it.
All right. I just realized I ran out of cups, so we're just gonna have to reuse cups.
I'm so upset right now.
No, you're fine.
Hold on. Let me find one that I drank the most out of. I think this one.
All right. We'll be fine, James. All right.
There
This
you
is
go.
called a King's Cup. I found out.
Yeah.
Max.
This is
Yeah.
awful. Notice you definitely didn't mention this before I was coming in.
You told me you did your research.
I said I watched parts
didn't
of
watch
episodes.
the end.
Watch the last part.
Never watched to the end because
Good.
Most
I
people
play
don't.
way too
apparently.
many video games. This is I'm horrified, but
You gotta too, because you're missing the bottom.
No,
oh,
I'm
it's
getting
like a cement
the
mixer.
Dude,
This
the chunks
isn't
are
even cool.
the chunks are on
I'm
the
gonna
top.
take this one that has the least chunks. Thanks.
Fuck's sake, bro.
I'll take the most chunks. I'm good.
Oh God!
There you go, James.
The cream. It's the cream. And...
Wait. No, James, I need that back. I gotta add the. I got to add the last one. All right,
Oh
so this
man.
is- all right.
Watch this be like real good.
I hate you so much, bro.
All right. I didn't get
legit
much
hate
out of that at all. Oh, mine is the most like pudding.
You're never getting booked again,
All right.
dude.
I mean, what's different?
All right. It's once monthly.
Happy
Let's
Halloween.
I don't smell anything.
Yeah, because
I
you're
smell
fucking
that nutty caramel is all I keep
taste
getting.
buds are dead.
All right. You want to cheers this? All right. Let's give it a taste.
Cheers.
It's like cottage cheese.
You know, well, with mine being the less chunky one.
No, here, get some chunks.
Oh, come on, bro. No, we did worse than this. You have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
stir
No,
it.
no,
If you
I'm-
stir it up,
you
it's
stir
better.
it up, no, but you don't want it to be better. That's not entertainment.
Oh my.
It's really weird.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
I mean,
I don't know.
all I really taste
How did
is
that happen?
is the caramel apple stuff. That's all I'm tasting.
So you're
though.
enjoying that.
I mean, the flavor is okay. It's the texture that gets me.
All
All I taste is the caramel apple.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we learned if you like caramel apple and you like cottage cheese, then get all these liquors
All
and
of
mix
them,
them together.
throw 'em together.
And you'll have something delicious.
I expected worse, to be fair.
All right.
That doesn't look gone to me. It looks there.
No.
Well, I didn't say I didn't say it was good. I said I expected worse.
Okay. All right. Well, then the success, I would say.
It's all
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, Tiela. Thank you for coming. This has been Plastercast, everybody. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Plastered